Hi, welcome to Moments with Mimi. And today we're going to talk about Jacob and his ladder. Jacob is imagination man. He is the supplanter. That is what Jacob means. He is the one that used his imagination and imagined he had his father's inheritance and that he was Esau. He was the one that would get it all. And so he did. And a lot of people think, oh, that Jacob's so mean. He took it. No, Esau was busy being all objective man. He's worried about having enough food to eat. He's worried about, hunting and fishing and doing all that good stuff. And Jacob's the one who says, yeah, all that comes to me. Oh, except for this one thing. And so his mother tells him, this is what you do. Use your imagination. So he does, and it works. And from that moment on, he's determined he's going to use imagination to get the things he wants. And he has a dream of a ladder with angels going up and down it. Angels are desires. And he's battling this angel. Oh, yeah, I want this. I want this. Get it? I really want this. And he ends up defeating the angel, letting him go, and the angel goes up the ladder to bring him his desires. And that's what Jacob's ladder is about. That angels come down to give you the desire, you imagine and accept them, and then they go back up to bring you the desire. This is what Jacob's ladder is all about. There's a lot of things in the Bible that, escape objective man's thinking because he's thinking objectively. And he's not seeing that, you can treat others like you want to be treated. But if you're giving your neighbor cookies at the same time as thinking, you're such a fucking shit, maybe these cookies will make you smile. Well, have some cookies. And they're like still wonky at you because they can feel that vibration. They know you don't really want to give them cookies. You're just trying to buy them off. You're still judging. You're judging them. You're taking your love away. I would love it if other people brought me cookies. So I'm going to go take some cookies to him. Here you go. I hope you like the chocolate chip cookies. Yeah. Oh, wow. Thanks, Rita. Oh, you're welcome, Joe. And now he sees you differently. You saw him differently. That's how you change people. And you do it all the time. So if you think you can't change someone else, that their free will matters, and that their I am matters, I got a news flash for you. They're in your world. And what you think matters. That's how they will react. That is how they will change. And they will be just like you imagine, what you believe. So, if you believe that good and bad, and it doesn't matter if you believe one over the other, you're still taking your love away, then good and bad are going to continue to happen to you. It doesn't matter how positive you are, how far away you stay away from the negative. It doesn't matter. You're supposed to learn how to control your emotions, control yourself from reacting, control your mind. And we had this in America until 9/11. And then in a patriotic, emotional outburst without thinking, we gave away that right and said, here, you need to respond quickly. No, 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 let's stop and think about this, why don't we? You know, hey, he's only being the best terrorist he could be, and you guys been imagining him doing that for a long time, since the 1980s, and he tried in the 90s and didn't get her done, and then he got her done in 2001. Of course he was happy, he's thrilled, it was good for him. He succeeded in his mission, exactly what you wanted. Trickster, do you like it? And we've been jailing ourselves ever since with the TSA, and the various other and sundry things we've come up with. I found myself laughing my ass off the other day as I'm walking by, and the CDC has determined that this is good for you. I just started laughing and walked out of the room. And my husband's like, uh, okay. So then later we sat down and he picked this video. The FDA has now determined that this is what you feed your child from the age of 0 to 2, and then from 2 on up, they give you 2% milk. What? I started laughing. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Give them whole milk. Those kids are running around burning calories. They need that fat. Give it to them. It's delicious. My husband started laughing. He goes, yeah, I don't agree with that. And I'm like, they're so cute, trying to say, okay, everybody, this is how you feed yourselves now. And he starts laughing, you know, really, really? Do you really need an organization that costs millions of dollars to tell you what to eat and how to eat it? Do you? Yeah, okay. And this is how you get rid of those things from entering into your life, is you laugh at it and say, yeah, I don't think so. And, I happened to think about it, went into my consciousness. I didn't really deal with it. I just laughed. And then, so he picked this video, and then together we laughed and put it away. So, it's funny the things that you accept in your consciousness without thinking about it, really, because you have so many things that come into your consciousness, but there's only a few things that stick, and these are the things that you're pruning all the time. Are you going to keep that, or are you going to keep this? One of the greatest scenes is towards the end of Good Omens, is at the very end, where the narrator, God, is saying Adam knew something had changed. There would never be another summer like this. And it had. He was being David. He had slain all these big giants with his friends, with his beliefs. And he slew them. And he rejects objective man. But at the end, he's seeing the love of a couple. And then he goes over to a tree and he grabs an apple. And the man who owns the apple orchard, Adam, stop picking my apples. And he laughs and bites into it. And God says, it wouldn't taste as sweet without, Mr. Crudgety yelling about it. So you choose and pick your beliefs. I love Mr. Crudgety. He grows the apples, and they're delicious. And I love it that he yells at me when I steal them, because they're really, apples are for everybody, right? So he was willing to accept that he could be crudgety and he could still love him, because that was the fun of eating the apple off the tree. And this is one of the greatest things you can learn is, crudgety guy loves his apples too. And he really loves it that Adam loves his apples. He just yells about it. That's how he shows his love. And you just love him anyways. It's okay if he yells about it. It's not going to stop me from taking those apples and eating them. I love him and I love these apples. And nothing bad ever comes of it. So it's these kind of things and ways of looking at life that are important. And Neville really didn't get into that. He stuck with the law, and he would get into that individually with people like Jimmy Fuller, and sitting him down and having a long talk with him and explaining to him that, just love it. Love your life. And all that caca means nothing. Look at the face on the Sphinx. That is the face of a black man. Doesn't matter. Be loving towards yourself. Be happy you're a black man that can do anything. And that shows the other black men that they can do anything. And then you stop thinking about black and they're just men. That's all. Beautiful, lovely human beings. And Jimmy said it took him about 3 years to get there, but he got there. And even though he still saw the separation, he also knew that, if he loved them and did not think ill of them, then it would all work out perfectly. And this is what Dr. Murphy taught. You can believe there are good germs and bad germs. As long as you turn within and say, I know you made me and I know you can fix me from this good bad that I believe, then you'll get healed. But even he didn't recognize that it was this good bad going on. So, this is the battle. And it's not a battle. It's only a battle in an objective mind, man's mind. And so when you start to change, it's like any change. It doesn't feel comfortable at first, but keep it up and persist. And then it's like, like putting on Aaron's vest. You got the 12 jewels on the vest. I'm wearing the 12 laws of mind. Thank you very much. Life is sweet. I have the best neighborhood and the best neighbors, and all the dogs or cats are wonderful, and squirrels are funny, and yeah, my dog likes to chase the squirrels, but I like to watch him chasing the squirrels. I like watching the squirrel tell him, Dad, can't catch me. And that's me, you know. Everybody's different in what you will allow into your world. So the point is, when you get sick of the good and the bad, is to turn to love. And then nothing bad ever really happens anymore. It's all out of love. It's all love. So I hope this helps. It's just something I've been thinking about. And I've noticed in my own life that as I fill up with love, and the way the psalm reads is, my cup runneth over. It fills all the empty vessels in my life. All the empty vessels are all the other people and thoughts that you've had. And you're filling them up with divine love. So, everybody gets to cooking. And we all start bebopping along, vibrating the same. And the idea is to get everybody to recognize you all have a heart of gold. Okay? I know every single one of you would lay your life down for another so that they could live. And you just need to do that, not objectively. You need to do it subjectively. They're no longer that person, they're this person. The person who laid down and imagined it, it's dead. And now the new man is rising, the one who believes his neighbor is well. So that is the law of death. And you're going to keep dying as a man until you start to see life subjectively. Then you learn to die. And this is the learning of death from the tree of knowledge. This is what you're to learn. So I hope this helps. Blessings to you. If there's something you'd like me to speak about or, expand on, just drop it in the notes below. I'm happy to do that. And we'll make that a moment with Mimi. Blessings to you. Love you. I'm the Mimi. And
do you want to live forever?